PC testing video, first take.
Hello guys, it's Coverboy here and I'm with another CPC video for you guys. Did you remember this guy here? We built this with NikNob back in December 21 and now it's time to run some tests with it. I promised back in the first video that we're going to test this, so now it's finally the time to do it. And of course we have the owner NikNob here today.
For a reminder, this PC has inside AMD Ryzen 5 5600G. It has built-in graphics card, but I don't use it for this. To be honest, I thought that the G version was the one where wasn't the internal graphics card. Yeah, that was a mistake I took.
But that cost for 20 bucks or something.
And it was in sale, so
yeah,
it was still cheap.
So pretty good deal if you put this processor into some other PC which doesn't have advanced graphics card. That is pretty good processor for that.
Yes, indeed. The graphics card inside is GTX 1050 Ti. It has been okay, but I think that's the weakest part of this computer.
Next upgrade.
Yeah, and probably next upgrade is going to be more storage, because there is 500 gigabyte SSD and 0.2 SSD.
Yeah, that's not enough in these days if you download some modern games. They take 100 gigs per game, so...
What are we testing? We are testing processor with Cinebench R15. We're also using a value benchmark to check the overall score to this computer, and then we are testing a couple of games, including Minecraft, Sea of Thieves, and stuff like that.
So what is the first test we are going to do?
We are going to check Cinebench R15 and check the
CPU score.
Yeah, CPU score.
Alright, let's go.
We are going to test our processor with this, and I think we should try the GPU test as well. Let's try the GPU test first.
Okay.
I think this is really smooth.
Yeah, it looks pretty smooth.
This is old test, but...
You know, this is locked 30 FPS this video, but we can say that it is over 60 FPS. So let's see the score. 1 hour 53 points.
It's better than GeForce GTX.
It's better than some old server graphics cards.
But the average FPS was 153.
Pretty good. Alright, then let's run the CPU test of Cinebench R15.
Yeah. And whoa!
This is going pretty fast.
It's actually, yeah. I thought it was a bit better than that, but...
But hey, old Core 7 processors, no challenge for this.
Yep.
Yeah, there's the Cinebench R15 test. What's next? Value benchmark 1.0. 1.0.
Yeah, let's go.
So Extreme HD is the preset, so that is the most important thing. Well, let's run it. It will take a couple of minutes and then it's done.
Yeah, I think this is pretty good for a graphics card test, because there is so many shadows and lights.
Alright, so let's see the score. 40 FPS on Extreme HD.
I think this was pretty good.
Yeah.
Better than I expected.
Yeah. Alright, so what test next?
Let's see.
Alright, so now we're going to test some games. First we have Steep.
Steep is like downhill skiing type of game. It's by EA. No, Ubisoft. Wow. It's by Ubisoft, and it has some really nice textures and graphics. So this is using like half of my RAM already.
What settings do you have?
I have medium settings on.
Medium settings, alright.
And it's under 60 FPS. So when playing the game, it's pretty playable still.
More FPS than in the up of the map.
Of course.
Some missions.
Yep. Oh, I died, but I still won.
Yeah.
Running pretty well. Under 60 FPS, but it's still running well.
You know, 50 FPS is still perfectly playable, so... So, are we ready to change the game?
Yep. Next we are going to test Minecraft.
Alright, let's go.
So FPS when I'm flying straight in one direction between 115 and 18 FPS, I think. These were like I think it was 12 chunks rendered distance.
Okay.
So it's pretty good. And even if I do this, this is a test where we are going to explode. Yeah. And it drops around 30 FPS, I think.
Pretty damn good result, I have to say.
So this is running pretty well still, if I explode things.
Yeah. Alright, so there is Minecraft. Do we have still some stuff to test?
Yeah, actually we do. Next we are going to test out Sea of Thieves. So this is Sea of Thieves with burst settings running around 100
frames per second.
Yep. And even if I shoot myself out of cannon, it drops like...
Not much.
It actually doesn't drop that much. But when I'm finding some skeletons and stuff, it drops a lot. If we put the graphic settings to the best possible...
I think this will explode.
No, it doesn't. Okay, this is the max settings and whoa.
Damn.
It looks really cool.
But you can see on the FPS GPU 100% and the RAM usage 9500 megabytes.
With the lowest settings, it's playable. With max settings, it hurts.
Yeah. So that is Sea of Thieves.
Last but not least, we are testing CSGO.
We have that CSGO FPS benchmark in there.
This is CSGO FPS benchmark by Uledigal.
There is the FPS in there.
Okay, lowest settings.
So low settings works fantastically.
A lot of things are happening in my screen. And
so this test, after I complete this, shows an average FPS. But this game is pretty good on older computers too, because you can like use this with like 10 years old processor and all of that.
Yep.
223.9 FPS was the average FPS.
Yeah.
Pretty good result.
I think that's pretty good result.
Yeah, and I think that is a pretty good test to stop this. Or what do you think?
I'm surprised how well this computer works. I think in most cases this is running games pretty well.
Alright, I think this video is done. I'll let you continue playing. So there was the part 2 of the new NikNob's computer. Thank you guys for watching this video, and we will see next CPC videos and next other videos too. See you.